I'm extremely pleased to greet you all, both personally and on behalf of the Department of Law and Digital Society of Unitelma Sapienza University of Rome, on this fourth international conference dedicated to Sparta, and this year specifically to economic model, currency, and inheritance law in ancient Sparta. The International Conference on Sparta has now become an annual meeting. I'm glad to meet once again in this occasion many of the friends and colleagues who participated last year in the third edition of the conference, which was held in Rome at the headquarters of Unitelma Sapienza and Sapienza University, and which was dedicated to the ancient religion of Sparta. The proceedings of the conference are currently under publication. The topics of this year's conference perfectly fit with the core objective of our department, which pursues an advancement of knowledge in the field of law, economics, digital tools, and cultural heritage. In fact, the conference, with its many distinguished speakers from Greece, Italy, and the United States of America, will deal with the economic model and the legal system of ancient Sparta by stressing its social implications and unveiling the importance of Lacedaemonian cultural heritage. The series of annual conference focus on Sparta is one of the many outcomes of the framework agreement that has been signed by the Department of Law and Digital Society, the University of the Peloponnese, and the Institute of Sparta. The agreement, signed in 2023, complements the one already signed with the Department of Classical Antiquities of Sapienza in 2020, and seeks to foster cooperation among the parties in the field of scientific research, didactic and educational programs, exchange of students and professors, and the final goal of promoting the knowledge of ancient Sparta, a city-state which distinguished itself from other Greek polis under many respects, for instance in moral, military, financial, legal, social, religious, educational, and sport life. With regard to the latter, I would like to point it out that during this day, another joint initiative of the Institute of Sparta, the University of Peloponnese, the Department of Law and Digital Society of Unitelma Sapienza, and the Department of Classics of Sapienza is going on, namely the summer school dedicated to sport and athletics in the ancient world and in Sparta. The educational program, which is an integral part of the master's degree in classical archaeology offered by our university, foresees a series of lessons dedicated to the history of Sparta, to the role and value of sport and athletics in ancient world, and specifically in Sparta, and to the digital technologies applied to the archaeological field. In fact, the digital field plays a key role in modern society, and that's why it has been selected as a main subject for the school and for our department as well. Besides the lessons, a series of visits to the main archaeological sites and museums of Sparta and the Peloponnese are taking place. So the summer school stands as a unique occasion for its participants to directly experience some of the most representative archaeological sites, monuments, and architecture of ancient Sparta. The summer school is also an opportunity, particularly timely into the working context, for future archaeologists to develop cross-sectoral competencies in different yet complementary sectors such as cultural heritage, law, digital, and communication technology. Finally, I would like to express my sincerest thanks to Mrs. Anastasia Canellopoulos, President of the Institute of Sparta, for the great energies and enthusiasm that she has put in the project preparation and its concrete implementation. And many thanks to Professor Athanasios Katsis, Rector of the University of Peloponnese, for the hospitality in this wonderful location. And to Professor Georg Kyprais, Dean of the School of Human Movement and Quality of Life Science and Director of the Sport Organization and Administration Department of the University of Peloponnese, for the fruitful collaboration. I would like also to give a special thanks to Professor Sassu for her tireless work and effective coordination of the many important scientific and research activities in which the department I had is involved, such as those in Sparta these days. Welcome to all of you. I wish you a productive time ahead. Enjoy your stay in Sparta.